What's up, guys? All right, got a quick one for you guys today. I know, 2 videos in the same day, especially when I just said I'm gonna be slowing my roll down. I actually do believe the market's kind of been like, this is kind of bottoming it out, and it's not surprising because actually many analysts, are like kind of agreeing for this time, so which is interesting. Sometimes that doesn't go well, but I actually happen to believe it this time. So what I'm doing is placing some more bets in than I usually would, because I believe that the whole market's gonna get pulled up. Having that said, let's get into the video at hand. It's not the typical 30x, 20x ones. It's a little bit more conservative, but I'm very bullish on it. I feel much more comfortable putting a little bit more money in this than even NFTs because, obviously it's a coin, it has liquidity, and I'm pretty bullish, and I think it pretty much bottomed out at a very special number, which we'll get into in a second. So what is Periswab about? Periswab is a DEX. It's a decentralized exchange, basically, and it says, Periswab is a middleware aggregating many decentralized exchanges and other services in comprehensive interface, right? So easy, simple way for you to swap tokens. If you have been swapping tokens, especially in ETH, you know that this is crazy. Every time you swap for any other token, it's like my heart jumps thinking how much the gas fee is going to be. So what they do is basically they input token pair amount. It says, let's say you're going for DAI and ETH, this example. Periswab checks the rate on all exchanges and it supports the pair available, and it provides a comprehensive overview of the best trading route, right? So it's checking every place for you. So you don't have to go through all these other loops and stuff like that yourself, and then it gets you the best rate possible and lets you do that swap right away. This has been a problem in the industry for some time, and these guys came out of nowhere, and they're making pretty good headway into a. I hope it's difficult. I mean, it's not been solved for some time. It's causing people lots of money, and they were able to even do it seamlessly with metamask integration, which many DEXs do not have. So just from that, showed some execution ability by their team, and then. Recently, when I'm looking into PSP, and I just wanted to point this out, if you guys are going to do some research yourself, you'll see there's a lot of hate right now. And this one funny video I just pulled up just to show you guys. I want to play it.
Hours and hours and hours. And what do I get for this? One measly 10K airdrop. I did 200 wallets. Do you know how long it takes? Do you know how many fees I paid?
So people are getting pissed off because, they did the whole thing with, getting a lot of wallets, getting into the coins, having just minimal interaction. And then Periswab was able to just barely give them any money, right? And he went through all the fees and stuff like that just to get 10K, which, the coin is not worth a lot at the moment. It's not a lot. So, but long story short, people need to stop kind of complaining about this stuff. Guys, I think we kind of forget as a community that this is free money. Like literally, it's absolutely free. You know how in the world they say there is no free lunch? This is free lunch. We're trying to create wallets and just integrate with these things and then just wait for an airdrop and want to make a lot of money. It's kind of crazy. And it can work, but I'm not surprised that people are companies are figuring this out. And it is blockchain. It is a smart contract world we live in. So how difficult would it be to be like, hey, if anybody came in the last 30 days real quick and just took a wallet and did one $1 transaction, then it's not gonna, they're not gonna get a big airdrop. I think it'll be pretty easy to build that into airdrops, right? So don't complain about free money here, okay? Remember, outside of DeFi, this is not even possible. Having that said, that kind of debunks, I see what the hate is about, and I don't see it has any valid point. And then the coin price is pretty low. So, again, a lot of times when something is hated, you want to look into it and see why did that happen? Try to understand it, because many times you're getting that's how you get a mispricing in the market, right? It's it's hitting because that people sold it because of this, and you're that doesn't change any fundamental, things that these guys are doing, and then it could be a good time to get into that kind of project. All right, so I'm gonna go into a few bullish stuff for it, that is directly from Periswab, and you can see here there's this. When CowSwap settles using Periswab, it does it for 7 figures. So CowSwap has been getting a little bit of interaction for the last, I think, a month or so that I've been hearing about it. And they do use Periswab, but only for big transactions. So why would they do that? Because they get a better rate. They don't want to be, when they have to do a big transaction, they rather go use another of their competitors just to get a better rate. that's how you kind of know Periswab is, you know, like doing its stuff right. This thing I pulled up here where it said basically like, you know, some information about the launch and when it happened. It's just 5-6 days ago it came out. But here, the day of the launch, Alameda, so Sam Bankman-Friedman, and Three Arrows Capital, Su Zhu, that guy's, you know, who's been kind of recently going off about ETH and whatnot, but smart guy. These, both of them added to their Uniswap V3 liquidity pools. They added ETH only, making limit orders around $1.40 level. The coin went down even after that. Very important thing. These are very smart people. And it's always good to see, you know, whatever you're getting in is like has very smart money backing it up. And you're actually able to get in right now at a lower price point than these guys got in. That checks out for me. Let's see what I got else here. This is a more technical article, so I'm not gonna really go into it. I just wanted to understand the like actual protocol a little bit more. If you want to do so, you know, they have like pretty good FAQs on how this works. But you know, these are more technical stuff. But again, one last thing they said is like Avalanche on its way to fire today. Thanks Avalanche for using Periswab. Again, one of the top coins right now, top 10 pretty much, defying gravity against the market. They're using Periswab. So overall, it just shows it, you know, competitors are using it that are directly competitors to the chain. Very smart people with hedge funds try to get in, and we're able to possibly, I mean, we are able to get it at a lower price point. Usually doesn't happen like that. And on top of it, they have been doing some bullish stuff and figuring some stuff out. All that being said, let's get into what the price is. What better price than this ever? Comment below if there's ever a better price to get into something than this. Okay, so it's pretty much been bottoming out since then, and this is a pretty good time to get in, period. And the last thing I will say is that if you go into Periswab right now to make this trade, you'll see it says at the top, Periswab is unavailable in your country because recently there was a Biden you know, thing where basically you'll have to use a VPN. And there we go. There's no more red sign. So 2 ETH I'm putting in this. Confirm order. See how long this takes. Transaction confirmed. I have 12K PSP. Go to stake it. Let me check this stuff out. Usually I like to just do it where the biggest pool of money is, basically 27 million, pretty much. Check this out. Max PSP, unlock. There better be no money for unlocking this shit. What the hell is that? Confirm deposit. $60 to put it into the liquidity pool.